Maliki, who left the government office since 2014. But it's very important to the people to understand who's Paul Bremer is, who Noor al-Maliki is, who Ibrahim al-Ja'fari is. So they have to understand, then when we make a jokes, they will understand it. So later on, we will be catching up with these things, definitely, and the fight and the battle between the US and the Iran, and how Iraq is connected to the Iranians, and how Iranians are influencing the Iraqi decision. It will come later, but definitely not. We're not ready yet to these things. And these things need a good show, and needs a huge team, and needs more writers than two, definitely. And needs a good English. I'm still practicing my English.
Your English is very good.
I'm trying to do my best.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jackson.
Next question.
My name is Jason. Thank you for coming
Jackson,
here tonight.
Pay attention. That's how it's done. See? Watch and learn.
No criticisms meant. If this is delicate or you can't say, I understand. Are there any politicians or political movements that you are excited about in Iraq?
Is there a politician
or political party or organization that you're excited about?
Yeah, I would say. What did you say? Real secular people, I would be excited about. And unfortunately, in Iraq, we have very few secular independent, because there's some seculars. They are in a coalition with the Muqtada Sadr, which means they are not definitely a secular. So some politicians, now only Faq Sheikh Ali is a secular and independent. Rather than that, no, I'm not excited about everyone.
So in America, broadly speaking, there are two main camps regarding Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
One thinks that America needs to stay in Iraq and point to the withdrawal about 10 years ago as when Iraq fell into chaos, and America just had to go back in anyway, so it needs to stay to stabilize the country. And then the other camp thinks America needs to withdraw because it's a waste of money and lives, and it might get America into a war with Iran. Which of those two camps do you sympathize with, or do you think it's just too complicated of an issue?
You mean the Iraqis or the Americans?
Of those,
Those are the American camps.
The American camps.
Yeah, American view of Iraq.
I would encourage the government to have a good relationship with the America and the whole countries, not only America, including Iran. But it's not like dad and son relation. It's two friends relation. The problem is Iraq, because it's very weak now, and with lots of countries made it very weak and contributed by making the country weak, keeping the country as weak as they can. They can't have this relation as a friendship relations with the countries. They always treat him as a little child in the Middle East, and we can control him. Blah blah blah. I would encourage the good relation with everyone. I wouldn't encourage a war between any two sides in Iraq. Like, go fight anywhere. Go fight in the ocean. I don't care. Find yourselves an island or whatever and just go away from Iraq. I would rather to have a good relationship with the Americans. We don't want to cut everything with the Americans, definitely. And no one wants to do that, actually, in the world. So how do we keep this good relationship with the Americans? It needs to take what it takes.
I think a big problem with media and news in the U.S., at least that we feel, is that people tend to watch the news they are going to agree with. My grandparents watch Fox News. I like watching John Oliver. So from what you were saying, it sounds like people who disagree with you do watch your show.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask, why do you think they do? And how effective that's going to be, as opposed to just preaching to the choir or having people disagree with you even more than they did before?
Yeah, actually, they watch the show because we want to see this asshole. What he's gonna say? Let's see where he's gonna make mistakes. actually the people who dislike the show are watching it more than the people who loves the show. And because Iraqis are very emotional people. This is how. So one of the singers I hate I don't hate in person, I mean. I hate the songs that he do. Whenever he released a song, I think I'm the first people. I'm before his own viewers, of his own audience and fans. Because I was like, is it funny as usual? Let me see. Oh, it's funny. Yes. So they watch it, and this is exactly why they're scared of the show, because they know even the people who dislike the show, they watch the show. Actually, people who hate the show the most, they don't dislike, they hate the show. They're watching, like they're checking, oh, he gained some weight. That's good. Oh, he didn't do his beard in a good way. That is good.
Yes.
They're trying to pick everything wrong in the show to use it against me and against the whole independent institution that we create. So, and it's very good opportunity to